if you could just turn down your volume just a little bit. And you're getting so close. You're getting so close to your microphone.
I'm not used to having one of these. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. No, that's great. What's really funny is that when I first got my microphone, I was doing this and realizing that that doesn't necessarily sound really good. So, hey guys, welcome. And what can I say? It's going to be a great show.
We are excited for today's show, episode 4, and it's probably our biggest one so far. Don't you agree, Brian?
Yeah, I would say up to this point, yes, and probably for the next several shows.
Most likely, definitely,
yeah. So how was your week?
Well, it's been an interesting week, on and off. Had some weird paranormal activity happening to myself personally, which I will talk to you about another time. It's we don't really want to talk about this at the moment, but other than that, it's been a rather quiet week, waiting for updates on the lockdown and planning the new video that I'll be doing this week. So not a lot on my end this time, Brian. How about yourself?
Honestly, I've been really busy this week with the very special announcement that we're going to be doing today with my partner. And we've been working on that all week. So that's been really tying up a lot of my time. And unfortunately, that's why I was unable to release a video on Friday, because unfortunately, it was taking a lot of my time. But the good thing is I will be releasing 2 videos this week, and to make up for not releasing a video last week. And, it was awkward because usually every Friday at 7:00, I'm getting ready for my premiere. And it just felt so awkward that I didn't have a premiere this week. And
Am I right in thinking you've done it every Friday since you started?
Except for the month of August.
So that's a streak. You have broken a streak this week.
Every single week I had a video, and it was definitely weird. But again, I'm going to have 2 this week, so that will make up for last week. But fantastic. One thing I did want to ask you was your K2 meter experience.
Yeah, it's still quiet. No one sent anything to me regarding the same issues, but it's been a quiet week for the K2 on my side. I don't know if it's been the same for you.
One day I did have several, but again, I'm starting to think, and I thought about this last night actually, I wonder if I should be outside doing it, not necessarily inside doing it.
That's a pretty good way of thinking about it. Actually, I didn't think about doing it outside ever. I've always left it on in here.
Yeah. So funny enough, one night I did go outside, and it was spiking a lot. So unfortunately, I didn't film it. I'm going to do it again this week, and I promise I will send it to you this week. But I just found it interesting. I was inside, and it wasn't doing it, but when I went outside, it was doing it. So, with that being said, is it possible? Is it possible something's going on in the air right now?
I 100% believe so, and it's something I'm looking forward to getting the view of our guest today as well. I will ask them if they think that could potentially be a cause. Obviously, they get to answer my famous every week question as well, so I'm looking forward to hearing this. I need to start writing these. I need to start writing these down. I think I need to start writing them down, collecting everyone's thoughts. But yeah, so it seems like you've had a much busier week than I have. It's a shame that you had to break the streak, but with my upload schedule, I can't say anything. Mine is all over the place.
And it's funny. I'm finding a lot more people are doing that now. It seems to be a little more scattered now than before, because I always found, like with other YouTubers, it was always like every week you would expect something, but now it seems like there's a gap sometimes, like with a week or 2 or something along those lines. But it's okay, it's good to take a break. you know.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
suppose so.
I don't mind it, but honestly, I know a lot of people are in the room today to hear a couple of different things and see somebody, and I think we should bring her on.
I do as well.
You know, I was thinking about how I was going to introduce Natalie, but this woman has so many titles to her name that I could sit here for 5 minutes and say all of them. So I will just say I've known Natalie for a couple of months now, obviously because of ParaFLIXX, and we've had the opportunity to speak a number of different times, and she's just an absolutely incredible woman. And I'm really glad she's on the show today. So I'm just going to say Natalie Jones, CEO of ParaFLIXX.
Well, let's bring her on.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Lex. Hey, Brian John.
Hi. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me today.
We're me and Lex were talking about it yesterday. We're absolutely ecstatic to have you on today. And we've been looking forward to this all week for obvious reasons. Because of
countless text
ParaFLIXX.
messages. I even bought a new camera I bought a new camera just for this show.
Oh my gosh. I am just ecstatic to be here. I've been looking forward to this all week. I mean, what an amazing show you have going on, and it's just going to be a great time. And the announcement that you have to make is incredible. So, wow.
Yeah. So let's get right to it. Lex?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to ask you the most obvious question we're going to start with. This is something that intrigues me with every type of new thing that goes on. We got asked it when we started doing this. What brought on the idea for ParaFLIXX?
Well, his name is Nick Diary. He actually called me one day late last year and said, "Hey, Natalie, would you like to start a streaming TV service with me?" And I said, "Let's do it." And I came up with the name ParaFLIXX, and we never looked back. And Patty quickly joined us, and the three of us came together in the corporation ParaFLIXX Inc. And we came together with this amazing vision. And it's just really grown wings of its own as well. And it's already had, a great, amazing global reach, and it's just exploding. It's incredible.
I was going to say, you can't even flick through any social media now without seeing it now. I think I went on my personal Instagram where I don't follow anyone paranormal. I think I follow Brian on my personal Insta, and I still see posts from about tags of ParaFLIXX on there. So the reach has gone wild, especially in the last 3 weeks. I'd say it's exploded.
Yes, it's just 24-hour days right now. Honestly, it's so exciting, and it's such a passion, and we're just so humbled and blessed and grateful on so many levels. And I mean, everybody's amazing. So it really is a new era, not only for TV but for the paranormal.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah, I completely agree. So my question to you would be, why don't you? I know there's a lot of the viewers in the room right now know about ParaFLIXX, at least know the name ParaFLIXX. But why don't you tell us a little bit about ParaFLIXX?
Yeah, well, ParaFLIXX is a subscription video on demand. It will be launching March 21st. We officially announced today the launch date. And that is so cool. It's going to be an app and subscription website. So your subscription video on demand, just like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Shudder, Screenbox, Hulu, Vudu. But, we really are in a league of our own. I know now we're starting to see Paramount Plus and Discovery Plus and AMC Plus and all of those pluses. So good luck. I guess that really brings a whole other level to streaming wars.
Yeah, definitely.
But ParaFLIXX, we really are. We're so excited. We're really in our own lane, and it's so unique, the platform. You'll just have to wait and see when it launches. Just how much of different exclusive content that's available that you cannot find anywhere else, as well as the features of the platform with events, music videos. And today we're going to have another special announcement. It is going to be in regard to hashtag ParaFLIXX Paraplays. So wait for that later today on all ParaFLIXX social media. Yeah.
Wow.
And so, it really is dedicated to the paranormal niche, but it's also so much more than that. You've got your horror, thrillers, supernatural, sci-fi, suspense, crime, vampire, cryptid, UFO, extraterrestrial, even supernatural, motivational genres, all types of content, infinite possibilities, anything that fits, and even more. So again, it really is just truly incredible. It's really taken on a life of its own. And I love ParaFLIXX. And it's Valentine's Day. ParaFLIXX, will you be my Valentine?
I'm sure if ParaFLIXX could answer, it would be a giant yes.
That's awesome. I like that. I like that.
That was really good.
Valentine's Day seems to be turning into a very, very good day for a lot of different people. So I'm definitely honored to be part of that journey that you guys have created. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody else's content on there too, along with obviously mine. But I will tell you, I'm trying to bring Lex over to the dark side, and I wanted to bring that up. I was going to tell him.
I was just looking through my notes.
That up.
It's not in there.
Because I don't know if you've had the opportunity to see Lex's videos, but he's exceptional at what he does.
Well, Bryan and John, I have full faith in all of your work and everything that you do. So if you say that Lex is exceptional, then Lex, your videos are exceptional. I would love to see them, and let's get the ball rolling.
You're making this
hard.
Go ahead,
Lex.
Bryan.
Go ahead. I know you want to say something. Go ahead.
I'm trying not to let that comment get to my head that Bryan, again, for the second day in a row, has called me exceptional. So I've said this before when we brought up. This is not the first time, as Bryan said, that he's tried to talk me into signing up and applying. And I literally said I haven't done enough yet to warrant the move. That's what I've said. I've said in the future, if I could do it, it would be a really big thing for me. I'd love to do it and join it. But I've done 10 videos, I think. Only 4 or 5 of them are investigations. One of them is a series. So I was like, a lot more people have a lot more to give at this time than I currently do. Plus, I'm locked down in England, so I can't get out of the house to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible.
It's worth thinking over.
Yeah. It's okay. We will get them over. I know.
And obviously the online support is getting great.
Sorry? Did he freeze?
That's the quote of the show. Did he freeze? No, you know what? Here's what's truly incredible is
Am I back?
You are.
Yes, he's back.
Yeah.
Is that, TV truly has taken a whole new era, and it has been for a while, but this is really a peak moment when I think we're really seeing that true shift. Even in the paranormal, for example, all of these shows on Travel Channel and these other networks that are, moving over to Discovery Plus, etc. And it's just something where, you are going to start seeing the real deal, especially in ParaFLIXX. You have these paranormal, not only paranormal teams, but just paranormal content in general that we know exists. And there's so much footage out there that is not exposed on a large scale like this. And so people are it's going to be shocking. I'm even going to be posting a video today for our hashtag ParaFLIXX Paraplays whenever we announce that is just going to be mind-blowing. So I'm really excited for the entertainment industry as a whole, but for this paranormal niche for ParaFLIXX, taking the reins globally for streaming TV for the paranormal.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's awesome. You want to go ahead, Lex?
I just want to say a small comment that from a smaller perspective of the paranormal universe that we're in at the moment, I'm relatively new to coming here, and to see the platform that you're giving paranormal to stop it being a mockery of what it is, I think it's a phenomenal idea, and I think a lot of the people who either are going to feature on ParaFLIXX, are going to subscribe and watch to it, will 100% appreciate that platform in its entirety, because it does give paranormal was always looked down on, I think, especially since horror movies kind of put in the tropes of it. And I mean, I love horror movies, but it does make us look a bit silly sometimes. So I just want to, on behalf of the small side of the paranormal community, I would like to say thank you for bringing that to life and giving these people the opportunity to show what paranormal really is on a huge scale.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, yeah, and well said, Lex. Something I did want to talk to you about, and just getting off ParaFLIXX for a minute here, Paracon. I want you to talk about Paracon for a minute, because I know a lot of people are not familiar with it. I wasn't. I didn't realize there was a Paracon every year. How long have you been doing it, actually?
This is actually the first year for Texas Paracon.
Okay.
But what I will tell you, there's I believe that Michigan Paracon is going on its 12th or 13th year, but there's so many amazing paranormal Paracons and para-unity events every year, and the good old big state of Texas really needed to fill that Texas-sized spot. So, last year I was just minding my own business one Sunday morning, drinking my coffee, and I had a download, and it was Start Texas Paracon, and I said, okay, and I sipped my coffee, and I said, well, I guess I'm starting Texas Paracon. So I did. I hit the ground running with it, and then what's really interesting is recently, it was about 5 or 6 months ago. Time has been flying, but as it usually does. But I had started thinking about starting U.S. Paracon. And I kind of put that on the side burner. It was a side thought, and it was there. I talked to a couple of people about it, but one being Melissa Kennedy from the UFO Con. But I kind of, again, put that on the side burner, and about 2 weeks ago, I just had this really strong impression come through, and then the light went on, and I realized, I was like, you know what? I mean, it already is. There's been all of this work put into Texas Paracon. It's already this full event. This is just going to be the first stop. So this is U.S. Paracon, and then next year we'll go to another state. So I went ahead and I pulled the legal documents and got the website and the social media set up, and now we've got Texas Paracon presented by U.S. Paracon, powered by ParaFLIXX. So, I think that when you have these businesses, they should all help and support each other, especially not just, within the business, but also helping others in the industry and being a community. And so that's basically Texas Paracon, and you can go to texasparacon.com. It's going to be August 13th through 14th at the Dallas Convention Center this year in person. And there's just an incredible lineup. I respect everybody who's on that talent lineup. I believe that, coming together and just supporting one another is the best thing that we can do, and putting on a great event and supporting all these other great events out there as well. So we've got 100,000 square foot exhibit hall, there's going to be 3. Let you breathe, Lex.
I was like, is this going to be like a small? Is this going to be like a?
God, that's huge.
Is this going to be like the school dinner hall or something? But no, that's
oh
massive.
my gosh. Well, then there's going to be 3 secondary stages, a big arena stage that's it's stadium seating for like 6,500 people. That will
Whoa.
a lot more than that, but I believe like with new regulations and everything, that will be the max cap for the at one time for the main arena stage. So we've got G Crew on one of the secondary stages. Big shout out to Nick Groff, Chad Lindbergh, Johnny Hauser, Josh Hurd. I have a lot of respect for all 4 of you. Welcome, G Crew. Then we've got on another stage, we've got the Odyssey Files radio with Mike O'Neill and Dave Soaring. And if you have not listened to the Odyssey Files radio, you've got to go check out an episode of the Odyssey Files. They are on every Monday. Awesome guys. And they really know their stuff. With paranormal and paranormal research and as paranormal investigators as well. And then on the 3rd stage, of course, we've got Paranormal Warehouse. Big shout out to Mike Diamond and Daryl Marston. Amazing. They've really, brought us and paved the way on so many levels in the paranormal. I have mad respect for both of them. I had a pleasure of meeting Mike Diamond in December at the Berkeley Plantation. Amazing, amazing person, amazing filmmaker. So yeah, I mean, and they've got a really cool new series out on YouTube called Epic Haunts with Oh My Gosh TV. I mean, definitely check that out. So, and then the talent lineup for Texas Paracon, it goes on and on and on and on, and it's going to continue to go on and on and on. I'll make a very special announcement now that we will be posting on Texas Paracon soon. We now have the pleasure of welcoming Father Sebastian, the vampire extraordinaire, to Texas Paracon. So we'll be announcing Father Sebastian soon. Welcome, Father Sebastian. You've got the entire cast of the Holzer Files: Shane Pittman, Cindy Kaza, Dave Schrader. We've got all of the ghost hunters. Amazing. I love all of them, of course. And we've got so much more. Dustin Perry, amazing motivational speaker. We've got a great demonologist panel with duodemonology and Nathaniel Gillis. And there's just if you want to see the full talent lineup, just go to texasparacon.com, because if I keep talking about it, then we'll be about another 10 minutes in. But again, it's going to be really neat. There's vendor booths. Now, whether you get one for your team, your business, your brand, it is a really good deal, because you've got 2 full days, 2 full 9-hour days around all of the talent, and the 3 secondary stages that are in the exhibit hall where all of the booths are. And it comes with 2 ghost hunter passes, which is a $300 value in itself. Wow. So for those 2 days, for a 10x10 booth, and for those 2 passes, you get it's $600, and you get to sell your merch, and you get to interact with everybody. So it basically pays for itself after you've, sell
and
your.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you what it costs for a booth, and it's a 10x10. You said.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. So how many are you well, here's a better question. How many are you expecting, and how many do you have at this point right now? Booths.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's going to be now with the booths, some of the booths are going to have, some of the talent and all of that for you to be, if you get a ticket, then you'll be able to come, meet and greet with them and everything. And so that's really great. And, it's just going to be very interactive. So that leaves about 200 booths for the public, which are filling up very quickly. I'd have to really get in there and look and do the count. I don't know off the top of my head. But yes, so there's still availability. Please go to texasparacon.com. Get your booth. There's sponsorship opportunities, and there's 4 different ticket levels. And actually, it's pretty much the same structure as Alien Con in 2019 at the Dallas Convention Center, which, by the way, sold out. Ghost Hunters were there too. It was an amazing event, and they sold 8,500 tickets, which is projecting about the same for Texas Paracon. And the tickets, the 4 ticket levels are actually not as expensive as Alien Con in 2019. So we're getting somewhere here. Yeah.
So why don't we go back to ParaFLIXX for a moment here? I know some people have been asking some questions. So how do people sign up for ParaFLIXX?
when March 21st rolls around, ParaFLIXX will have officially launched, and you will be able to download the app, the ParaFLIXX app. You will be able to go to paraflix.com, and you will be able to subscribe to the full content, library content included in ParaFLIXX for $9.99 a month and $99.99 annual subscription. So you get that beautiful break, and there's a 3-day free trial. So it's, check it out. March 21st, download the app, go to the website, get your 3-day free trial, see what it's all about. I am so excited. I've been doing the beta testing on the app, and it literally does look a lot like ParaFLIXX. See, I'm already a lot like Netflix. I clicked on it, and I was like, wait a second, I don't want to go to Netflix, and I was like, oh, it's ParaFLIXX. So, I mean, yeah, it's great. It's going to be, new content coming out every week. When you're subscribed, you'll get all those beautiful email notifications. There's going to be, so many different collections, including the ParaFLIXX ParaPlace music videos. And eventually we will be live streaming events and those sorts of things down the line. So it's very exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That will be March 21st.
Excellent.
5 weeks.
I was wondering, I didn't, it's funny. You said something about it. Did you say it was posted today that it was going to be March 21st somewhere on social media?
Yes. So we announced today on ParaFLIXX all over the board that we are officially launching March 21st. Yeah, there's a fantastic video. There's a fantastic launch video, and yours truly, Honophobia, is featured in that video.
Oh,
is he featured in it more? Is he featured in it for a decent amount of time? Because he's still upset with me that I'm in the intro more. So I just want to double check.
Okay, there's a little bit of a story here. When we got our intro for this show, when it was sent to me, I was in it once. Lex was in it 7 times.
6 times?
6 or 7?
I think it's 6.
In the intro. What I mean is because we put clips in the intro. Mine was 1 and his was 6. And I was trying to figure it out. Okay, what's going on here? Why am I only being shown once?
I can just see it now. I can just see Bryan John now. I mean, there may have been a fleeting moment throughout, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let's make sure Bryan John has a good few seconds. But no, I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. We were having fun. We were having fun with it when we were sent the intro, and Lex had a good laugh about it. But
yes, I did.
It's okay. It doesn't bother me. Really. I'm just playing with it. So
yeah.
So go ahead, Lex.
So this question is something that I think this is a question that I was originally asking when I found out what ParaFLIXX was, and that is why should we all subscribe to ParaFLIXX? In simple terms, why should everyone come over to ParaFLIXX?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you can find Netflix, Paramount Plus, Discovery Plus. You download these apps and the streaming TV because there's a show or something about it that really draws you. But a lot of people are going to say, well, why am I going to subscribe and download ParaFLIXX when I already have this, and this? It is very simple. It really is in a league of its own. There's content, a lot, 80% plus of the content that is exclusively to ParaFLIXX that you will not find anywhere else. The entire paranormal field is behind ParaFLIXX. Plus you have everything else around that. The horror films, the full feature lengths, the Hollywood filmmaking that you see everywhere else, exclusively and non-exclusively. We are going to have amazing ParaFLIXX exclusives, full feature length films down the road as well with that. That's just going to take TV to a whole nother level. But with that said, we have the events and the music videos and all of the hands-on features of the platform that you truly just don't find anywhere else. And again, I'm just really, really excited about this paraplays that we will be announcing later today. You'll know everything and that it's all about, but it's just going to be phenomenal. And it truly is a platform that is like none other that you cannot find anywhere else. So I have full faith that when ParaFLIXX launches in March and you get your 3-day free trial, I've had a lot of coffee today, I'm sorry, your 3-day free trial, that you will not go anywhere. You will love ParaFLIXX, and just for that $9.99 a month, those beautiful nines, and that $99.99 a year. And what's really cool is you can also gift it to somebody. So if it's their birthday or Christmas rolls around, which is my birthday, then then you'll have the opportunity to gift that to a friend or family. So welcome to ParaFLIXX. Our subscribers truly are, they're our fans and our family, and that's what we like to stick by. And I know Bryan, John, being a part of the ParaFLIXX family, you can vouch already that it truly is an amazing experience, and we're all just really supportive, and it is that hands-on family environment. So, and I believe that passion is 90% of everything, and when you truly have that passion, it comes through, and it's going to come through the screen, and it's going to come through your subscription app, and that in itself is why you will be subscribing and sticking with ParaFLIXX.
Yeah, I have a tough question for you. A tough one.
No, it's not.
Lex, it's not tough, but me and Lex talked about this yesterday, and I said I wanted to ask this question to you. Where do you see this? Where do you see ParaFLIXX in a year or two?
Yeah. I foresee millions of subscribers. I foresee ParaFLIXX events all over the world. I foresee Nick playing PS5. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. ParaFLIXX truly is, it really is taking on its own thing, its own wings, its own life. And it's just like I tell everybody, ParaFLIXX truly is set up. There's infinite possibility and growth, and I believe that ParaFLIXX is the Netflix of the paranormal.
Yeah, I do. I completely agree. Well, you know what? There you go, guys. Honestly, ParaFLIXX. I think after the show, I think Lex will put the link towards the website. And if you need to know anything more about ParaFLIXX, you just go to their website and you can find out. But we do have a special announcement coming up next. And I'm hoping that Natalie will stick around for that. Because there's kind of a mixture with what we're announcing to ParaFLIXX also. So is Mike in the green room?
Mike has not turned up yet. I did see him in the chat. So, Mike, get your butt in here. You're already late.
Mike.
While
I told him to be. I thought he was already in there.
Nope.
And why is he? Oh, here he is. Here he comes. He says, "I'm here."
Oh, his devices are not connected. Apparently, that's why.
He says it says your device is not connected at his end.
Yeah, it says his devices are not connected. Oh, hang on.
There he is.
There he is.
No picture.
Can you guys see me and hear me?
We can hear
you, but we'd like to see you.
Okay. Let me refresh my browser real quick. 1 second.
Okay.
No problem. While we're waiting for that, then Natalie, I'm going to ask you a question that I ask everyone that comes on the show anyway. Seeing as I saw that you were part of a paranormal hunting group anyway, I think it's the Hunting Dead Girls or something like that. If I'm right.
The Ghost Hunter Girls.
Ghost Hunter Girls.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you if you could tell us your first ever real paranormal experience that opened you up to this side of the world.
Yeah. I believe that everybody has an experience when they are a child, very early, that at the time that they do not have a conscious awareness, that is a direct indication of who they are and who they become, but who they are in life in general. Not that you became that person because of that experience, but the other way around. Rather, you have that experience because of who you are. Because what is, what was, what will be is all the same. You know, linear time is just a, perception, a construct in this third dimension. And our spiritual being and our spiritual matter is unrefined, highly intelligent, and is what it is, and who you are, right? And is only a part of your higher self package. So I had an experience that I actually do go into great detail in my book, Awaken the Higher Self, Bringing Darkness to Light, which can be found on Amazon, as well as awakenthehigherself.com. And I had an experience. Just a quick overview while we're waiting for Mike. I won't go into complete detail. If you're interested, you can purchase the book as well and read more in detail about that. But I had an experience where I thought that I was awake, but I wasn't, and I realized I wasn't awake until I actually woke up. It was very I was in my spirit, and I thought that I was in my physical body. That's how real it was. And in that state of being, you have a sense of awareness of telepathically who, what, when, where, why, and how. There's no questioning anything. You just know. It's just there. And
Yeah.
Satan was standing in my doorway laughing at me. And there was what I felt and perceived to be this clear film separating both of us, that he could not get through. At the time, it was pretty traumatic. What was happening when I did wake up was that I had a full-on possession, and I was speaking in tongue very clearly and loudly, and the people who were there at the time, they all witnessed the same thing. But it was a very interesting experience. And, I did push that out for a long time. Growing up, I mean, when you go through your teenage years and your 20s, it's about like life and trying to figure it out, right, for the most part. But throughout my adult years and my spiritual awakening, I've come to some very understanding on a lot of different levels with a lot of different things, and who I am, and my life path, and my soul mission, and what I'm here for. So it's all come together and come full circle. And I have been involved in paranormal research and into the paranormal and metaphysical studies and spiritual side of things for a good decade now. And a few years ago, I decided to form Ghost Hunter Girls Paranormal, and I guess officially entered what you would say the paranormal field, where everybody kind of knows each other and all of that. But that's just in a quick handoff.
So why don't you ask her that one last question that you ask a guest every week? You know which one I'm talking about, right? Lex?
Do I ask another one?
Rando?
Oh, yeah. Randonautica, the app. You've heard of this one, yes?
What is it?
The Randonautica?
Randonautica. You think to this app, it tells you where to go, and most people are finding like dead bodies in haunted houses and stuff.
I have not actually downloaded it or proceeded or had any interest in trying it myself. So,
yeah. Well, the question is, do you agree with it? Do you believe in it? Do you think there is some kind of association with it? He's taking a poll with every guest every week on their feelings and their thoughts on it.
So far, it's one apiece. I know one said they weren't going to answer.
Okay.
And then the other one was a hard no.
Gotcha. So this is what I will tell you is that, one, I truly cannot give my insight on this simply because I have not experienced it or used it. But what I will tell you is this. From a metaphysical and quantum physics standpoint, everything is created through our thoughts and our feelings. Okay. Our thoughts are magnetic energy. Everything is energy at the very
Yeah.
micro level and
Yeah.
macro. And our feelings are made of magnetic energy frequencies. So when we are emitting that into the consciousness field, then not only are you creating certain things, but you're also attracting back to you. So whatever's going on the inside will come out on the out. And on a quantum physics level, for example, you have the random number generator. So if you get a group of people and they're all thinking a certain number, it's going to stop on that number. So I'm laying a foundation here. So if you think about this app, and there is a high possibility that there's some correlation with thoughts and frequent energy frequencies of how this is turning out for people who think that they're ending up somewhere, or they think that okay, I used the app and I ended up at this location. Well, there's a high probability that it has something to do with whatever type of energy is going on around that app, okay, or that person who uses that app. Another example is the IDC direct link from IDC Devices by the none other J.W. Prather. And he has built an IDC direct link device, which operates as uses the human body as an antenna for other energies to come through and give responses. So when you're holding the device and you ask a question, and then you put your finger on the back of it with the antenna, then the capacity behind it is that these energies will be able to come through and give their responses through you. So if you have an app and it's each individual energy or person is using this app is going to have a different experience, because they are they have a different energy than maybe one person may have a different experience. And a lot of things are all about perception as well. So, and everybody has their own reality profile and perception of reality. So as a whole and as a general, again, a long roundabout, just finish that out. I've never used the app, so I can't really give an insight, but on that energy type level, I would say that it probably has some correlation between energy and thoughts and the mind and expectations and perceptions.
So she's
Fantastic.
a yes.
She's a yes. I'll chalk
Should I just have said yes?
No.
So I will chalk that up, and obviously we're tallying this up for the rest of the show and see how many people it goes to no reason. No one wins anything. But I do have Charm City Paranormal back on the green room, so I'm going to we can introduce him now for this special announcement. So everyone in the chat, please say hello to Charm City Paranormal's Mike.
Oh, he's on mute.
Hello there, buddy. Yep.
He's on mute.
Unmute.
I'll
just put it in the chat. Hopefully we'll see that.
You know what? And I wanted Mike in the room for this announcement. I'm just going to start it. Okay.
Yeah.
So me and Mike,
I'm having a ton of technical difficulties. I'm sorry.
There you go. So go ahead, Mike. I'm giving you the reins, and I'm not going to interrupt. Can you hear me? Okay.
You said he's having some technical problems. So.
Yeah. Okay. So what?
So we wanted to make an announcement on what we're doing, and we've been working on this for about a month now, and we wanted to bring forth a platform that people know as a paranormal social media network, and we're going to be calling it ParaPost. The main focus of this platform is to bring paranormal enthusiasts and investigators together onto one platform to share their content and their opinions freely. So we want to be able to bring paranormal content right to the audience by making an entire platform for it. Instead of sifting through YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the big social media sites. Yeah, you can find that stuff there, but there's so much more on top of that. And what this is going to be is everything that you know and love about social media exclusively for the paranormal, supernatural, the strange, the cryptid, so on and so forth. So that's pretty much what we're doing in a nutshell. If you have any questions for me, and shoot, I'm going to try and hear you guys, because right now I can't hear you in StreamYard, but I can hear you on the stream. So there's a bit of a delay.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will add that that Mike did not mention that this app or this website or this ParaPost is going to be launching on February 28th. So you will be able to download the app through iOS and Android, wherever you download those from. And you were going to say something. I thought I heard Mike say, no, that wasn't Mike. I must be hearing things. So yeah, this social media site that me and Mike have created is not only for the paranormal, it's for everything else: supernatural, cryptics, UFOs, anything that is in that realm. That's what we're going to be about. That's what we're going to feature, I guess you would want to say something along that lines, I guess. But yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We're really happy about it. And we also have some other news that we'd like to share about it. And maybe I will do you want me to announce that, Natalie, or do you want to announce that?
Well, I mean, I can announce it.
So basically what's going on is ParaPost and ParaFLIXX are going to be working together. So when you do go to our site, me and Mike's site, you will see ParaFLIXX. And we're really excited to be joining with them because obvious reasons. What they're doing is what we're basically doing. And we're really, really excited about that. So if you want to say anything about that, Natalie, go right ahead.
Absolutely. We are really excited here at ParaFLIXX. I speak for myself, Nick, and Patty. And, having a TV streaming network and social media that go hand in hand and are dedicated to the paranormal niche, the timing of it is very symbiotic, and there are no coincidences. So we are just really excited to be affiliated and partnered up with ParaPost.
Yeah. So basically, when the 28th rule, I will let everybody know that obviously when the site first launches, it is in beta. So it is going to be obviously what do you say when it comes to beta? It's like I don't want to say it's a test site because it's actually fully launching, but it is in beta. There are going to be things that are going to be coming up down the road, new features, better features, and it's really, really, really exciting. So, but I will say that if you do go to parapost.net, you can join up now. But the actual app will be released on the 28th of February. Is Mike still having problems? Is he here? No, I don't think he's here.
Did he still? No. That's fine.
Yeah.
Silly technical. See, it wasn't me this week.
I can hear you. There's just a bit of a delay. I can only hear you on the stream. I can't hear you in StreamYard for whatever reason.
That's weird. I wonder what's going on.
I don't know.
That's weird. Anyways, other than obviously, it's funny, Natalie, every week there seems to be an issue. Either the intro's not working, or either there's something wrong with the timer, or there seems to be something. I don't know what's going on. It's like
the best one is me cutting off twice at the beginning on 2 shows. I think.
We will eventually get it down packed. But
it is, it's
and I'm the tech guy who's supposed to be building the website, so this is a little embarrassing.
Well, you know what? I actually have looked at the website, and it is incredible. Hands off, bravo, amazing. It's
Thank you.
just
Thank
going to
you.
be quite a global phenomena with social media for the paranormal. It's all you have to do is take one look at it and you'll see that. So yeah, and you know what?
Thank you.
The show has been amazing. You're very welcome. Yeah. And
Yeah.
we're really excited again to be a part of this here at ParaFLIXX. And I mean, live streaming, that's a whole other area that's going to be a part of what we do. So, infinite possibilities.
So there you guys. There you guys. So basically, there you go. Stumbling on my words. Why? So there you go, guys. Like if ParaFLIXX, Natalie Jones, obviously a wonderful, wonderful person, and Parapost .net, all exciting things coming, and I think it's going to be good for the paranormal world. And
Yeah.
I will say one thing about Parapost, and one of the reasons why I created Parapost. And I was talking to Lex about this the other day, and I was talking to Mike about it. One of the main reasons why I created Parapost is because I really think at the end of the day, paranormal investigators are not respected in the outside of the paranormal world, if you know what I mean. And I wanted to create this site to show that paranormal investigators should be respected. And this is not crap or, excuse my language, bullshit. We take this very seriously. And people that are not involved in the paranormal world don't really understand that. And if they go to the site, they will understand it. And I think with this type of site and with ParaFLIXX, we will be taken more seriously. And I'm really, really excited. So, Lex, if you want to say anything, that'd be great.
Just want to finish off with, I think both you, Mike, and Natalie have all said I call it the big C. We're trying to push forward and create our community and really push that this is a community spirit. We are all part of this paranormal family, no matter how big your content creation is hitting, no matter how small it is, how new you are, or how experienced you are. As long as you're part of this paranormal community, we're going to accept you. And I think all three of you doing what you guys are doing now, and everyone behind the scenes over at ParaFLIXX who have helped set everything up with the cons and the website, the app, everything. It's a huge thing for what you guys are doing for everyone involved under this umbrella of paranormal. And I say it as a very, very recent to this community, that I think we have the potential to be the best community of content creators and interest in the world, and you guys are helping pave the way forward for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I want to do is I want to thank Natalie for coming on the show today. I really, really appreciate it. I hope everybody enjoyed learning about ParaFLIXX. I sure did, because I learned a few more things that I didn't know. And that's really exciting. And so,
well, do we need to go on another call? I'm just kidding.
No, there were certain things in ParaFLIXX that well, first of all, I didn't know the release date. I didn't see that today.
True.
So, but I really, really appreciate you coming on the show. Again, we'll put the link down below for ParaFLIXX, and we will also, I think, I will talk to Mike first about putting Parapost link down below also. But you can easily go into your browser and type in parapost.net, and it will take you directly to the site, and you just register, and that's it. And with ParaFLIXX, paraflix.com, you go to their site, check out all their things that are going on in their site, and that's it. And again, thank you so much for Mike. I know Mike was having some difficulties. And again, thank you, Natalie, for being on the show today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to give a big shout out to Nicholas Bonani. He is also known as Nick Haunted Diary. He is COO of ParaFLIXX and the owner of Haunted Diary Paranormal School. He's incredible. He's just really brought so much to ParaFLIXX, and I'm truly humbled to work with him. And another big shout out, truly humbled to work with Patty Negri. She is a world-renowned psychic medium and the psychic medium on Ghost Adventures, and she is just amazing on so many levels. And I'm so blessed and humbled to work alongside with her as well. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Patty and Nick, and yeah, you know, ParaFLIXX, March
Hopefully they're watching.
21st.
Hopefully they're watching. Or is it really late in? Now Nick lives in Italy, right? Is it Italy?
He actually is over in the UK. GMT
Oh,
is
okay.
6 hours ahead, so he is 9 p.m. CST.
9 p.m. Yeah.
9 p.m.
I wasn't-
GST. No,
I
I'm
wasn't
confused.
exactly sure.
But yes,
Yeah.
I just wanted to give it a good shout out to Nick and Patty. They are huge in making all of this roll out. So hats off to both of them.
Perfect. Well, thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's.
Yes, happy Valentine's to all of you.
Okay.
Oh, this was so cute. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much. If anyone's got anything else to say, we are gonna just do our final bit on our own, if that's okay with everyone in the room. Feel good?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye,
Bye.
Natalie.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Wow. She is a lovely woman.
Yeah, she's fantastic. She
Yeah,
really is.
That was a
She's
pleasure
very
to speak
down.
to her.
She's very down to earth, and I love talking with her, and her knowledge of the paranormal and everything else is incredible.
Do you know what I like as well? You wouldn't, when you think of the word CEO, you think of the big cheese, the guys in the suits, and excuse my French, the assholes of the company. But when you just speaking to Natalie there just for the last 45 minutes, she's just one of us.
Yeah.
Who's come up with something great and really cares about what she's doing, cares about this community. So I have nothing but respect for her. I think she's great, and I'm seriously honored to have her on the show.
Yeah, it was great. But Parapost. Tell me your thoughts about Parapost.
I think that's wicked. I think it's going to be a good opportunity for people in all aspects of paranormal to get along.
Yeah.
We have an interest. Focus on the interest. Help each other. And just talk. I think it's going to be a nice platform for us to talk to each other, not dipping into small tweets and being lost in translation. And I think it's great. I think it's going to be a big thing. As people know, I googled it yesterday because I found out, because Bryan finally told me after hiding. He hid the whole thing from me, by the way, guys. I didn't know about this until yesterday. So I've been trying to work it out on my own. I was nowhere near. As soon as I found out, I signed up straight away, and I recommend that everyone does the same, because this is going to be next level social media. 100%.
Yeah, and especially with us working alongside with ParaFLIXX, which is going to even be better. So when people go to the site and when they go to their homepage, they will see ParaFLIXX right there, and they will be able to click on it, and it will directly take you where they want it to go, whether it's the website or whether it's the actual streaming service. So me and Mike are really, really excited and glad that they're aboard. And they were ecstatic when they found out about it. And me and Mike are too. So it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful platform for people to share whatever they want to share when it comes to whether it's paranormal, UFO, cryptic, supernatural, whatever. And I'm really, really happy that we can provide a platform for the paranormal community. So again, if you want, you can go over there now and sign up, parapost.net. And I will let you know that the app, again, will be released on the 28th of February. So that's our complete launch. But again, we will be in beta, but eventually it will be fully launched, and it's going to be ready to go on the 28th. So we're excited. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
And for everyone who wants to find those, if everyone wants to find those links, I am going to edit the description of this video and put all those links down there that I can. But I can definitely put the ParaFLIXX ones in. Parapost, am I able to put that in yet, or
what's that? Sorry.
the link when I edit the
There-
links down below, because I'm gonna change them, add the links. Can I put ParaPost in there yet, or do I need to wait for the?
Yeah, definitely you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Cool.
ParaPost will be still really start going out after the show. And
Yeah.
it will be in my bio on Twitter. So you can click
Yeah.
on that and just register, and you're ready to go and make some new friends, maybe.
Maybe. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I don't. She didn't say it in a few words, but I think Natalie Jones liked me. I think we're friends. I think I found a new bud in the paranormal world. I can
think
see the
she
green
was-
room
I
screen.
think,
So
I think she was trying to send a vibe to you to say,
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
well,
almost doing this. Come on, you know where you need to go. You know where you need to go.
like
Yeah.
I told you last week, and like I told you yesterday, when you're ready to go, go. At the end of the day, it's going to be personally myself, I think it's going to be a better platform than the platform we're on right now.
Yeah.
So
Don't want to name it. But
yeah. So, but I think that's it, guys. I think that's our show. I want to thank everybody that came in the room today. I want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you got to spend time with your loved ones, and if you didn't, that's okay too. Go and buy yourself some flowers or some chocolate or something like that. But what I always say each week, don't let yesterday use up today.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, guys, for joining the show today. Thank you for giving us this platform to do this. Thank you to Natalie and to Mike for popping on today to talk to us. It was a fantastic show. And I want to thank everyone who watches the replay of this later on to catch up on what they missed during the live. So I'm going to say what I always say. Just stay strong, stay safe, and stay spooky, guys. And we'll catch you next Sunday at 8 p.m. GMT. That's 3 p.m. EST. And we'll see you soon. So thank you and good night.